as he walks through. Let's give him a round of applause all the way. Thank you very much, Rohit. Thank you very much. Thank you, Rohit. All these are your fruits. Thank you very much. And the game begins.
uyu munsi neza.
Respect. Respect.
right here at the toss, Mr. Rohit Paris will flip the coin and Michael Iradukunda, the captain of the A-side Rwanda, will make the call. Heads is the call, and tails it is. Thank you very much, Mr. Rohit. Abizera, Sorwathe boys have won the toss. What are you going to do first and why?
Yeah, for us, we first check on our team. We have many batters, so the best I think on us, we have to bat first.
So Sorwathe boys batting first. What is the total you think you will come and defend?
Yeah, we are projecting to go above 80.
Above 80, and all the very best, Abizera. Michael, please. Michael, losing the toss, did it work in your favor?
No, it didn't work in our favor because we wanted to bat first, but obviously we are going to bowl and it's not bad. It's not bad. We are going to at least restrict them below 70. 70, that would be a good score to chase.
All the very best to you, both teams, and I'm right here to witness another beautiful game following Rwanda Women's versus Sorwathe Women's.
Welcome back again for the second game after Sorwathe versus Rwanda A-side women's. After Rwanda women's A-side winning against Sorwathe by 36 runs, the second game coming in is Sorwathe Select versus Rwanda A-side. Sorwathe won the toss and decided to feed first, and Rwanda A-side, you can see they are bowling fast. Kubgimana coming from pavilion end, one of the senior bowler who have been bowling for a short period of time. He was born near here Gahanga, and as you see, the Sorwathe batters coming into bat, the Oscar Man Shimwe and the young brother of Alice, one of the, it's a family thing that have been coming in. Patrick coming into bat as the opening pair for Sorwathe Select against Rwanda A-side. The opening bowlers Elike Kubgimana coming from pavilion end, as you see the wicket keeper, the young boy all the way from Muhanga, from Butale, Eloa, and you see they have got the second slip for the first ball, which means they're going to be swinging the ball. They started with third man and final leg inside, and they might take a long one outside. I've got the two feeders inside. Let us see what might happen. How are they going to use this power play? 3 overs. They are playing T10. Still here for wishing happy retirement to the father of cricket of Rwanda, ROHIT, as you're sitting up there up the stairs in the dugout, Gahanga Stadium. Wish you happy retirement. We always miss you, and as they always say, cricketers never leave the ground. Wherever you go, this is your game. Keep giving back to the boys and the girls who have been being there, and we thank you for bringing these youngsters, boys, girls, changing their lives. As you see, most players are becoming curators. Now we have got almost 3 curators and 3 people started coming carpenters. First ball hit the good line. They managed to get a quick single through the mid wicket. The Oscar, one of the player from Sorwathe, who managed to make her debut today under 19 3 years back, and now is just knocking on the window and the door of the national team senior men. Look at the shot. Look at how the back foot is off the feet, getting that quick single on the mid wicket earlier. Patrick facing the second delivery from Elike Kubgimana A-side. I think this is the thing, seeing the youngsters, not national team, and I think still is thanking Rwanda Cricket and the staff, and especially the development manager of Rwanda Cricket, putting in the process where the players they might fit and play the game. We thank you big time as the coach from Sorwathe who have been there and just getting promoted to being a development manager. Not as a coach, but being a coach, you always be a coach. Let us see the second delivery to a leg. Oh, that's a good delivery. What a ball, what a delivery. He missed up. He was just standing. He never just made any movement. Just the ball moved on the wicket, straight in the hands of the wicket keeper. I think this is a short format game where the players need to understand what they need to do as the opening batters. What is the plan from the dugout? What is the plan from the coaches and the captain? What they need to do. It's just a matter of just keep getting those singles and ending up getting those boundaries. Just as long as you reduce a lot of dot balls, the more you get dot balls in a short format like this, you end up being on the pressure. Oh, that's a good bowling again for from the Patrick, being hit in the ball by Elike Kubgimana, the younger brother of Aris Ikuvga, the captain of the Sorwathe women's side. He's batting there as it's become a family game. He's opening, and the sister used to open batting. Today he opened. He might score 19 runs in in a few balls that he managed to score. As I'm seeing her in the commentary box now, coming sit with me here. Welcome back, as in the commentary box. I know you might not talk, but that's a good delivery. That managed to get a quick single. There's a run out chance. Good throw from Izai. That's a good feeding. You can see the players are not understanding how they can make you that quick single on your long on. That's not happen. That should not happen to you. That's nice. As you see, Eric Kubgimana, the only 2 lands in 0.4 balls. We are here still celebrating and just recognizing the love and the support of ROHIT. That's a good shot from young man all the way from Sorwathe, who have been playing for the team for a long period of time. He just picked the ball, he played some good pull shot. That's a good skill, and those are the shots he normally play. He's good at pulling. He just picked the ball, no movement, pick the ball well and hit it just between the mid wicket and square leg. They managed to get 2 lands. That's a good landing between, gets a good calling. Those are the things I've been lacking early in the morning with the Sorwathe girls playing. They were just poor communication for the first overs, losing early wickets, even the SID women's communication. I think these are the things we need to keep, the coaches and the people need to keep, and the batters need to keep in their head. And the last ball, he tried to pull it again. They just managed to get a single. There was a short delivery. He said, I need to go for this, but he was not too quick for that delivery. He was just going too slow somehow. End of the first over, the score is on 5 runs for no loss. You can see how the batters are meeting in the between of the wicket. They're discussing, yes, the end of the 60 balls. 6 balls are gone. Now it's a 54 balls remaining. What can we do? I think they just meet there in the mid. Say they keep that discussion going on. We are just setting what kind of a score do we need to put on the board from the. We need to put on all the way from the dugout, their plan, the score they just need to put on the board. What was their discussion? Just maybe they just want 100 and above. Those are the things I can expect in this T10, not the women's cricket. As the cricketers, what's the plan now ahead? Now we are just setting. We need to put score on the board. That's batting. If you choose to bat first, make sure you put runs on the board so that you can defend. You're happy at the end of the day. If you're coming to defend, you know that I'm defending something on the body now. The second bowler coming to bowl from airport end. It's Inyas, one of the quickest bowler in Rwanda. The left arm fast. Inyas, he's a guy who's blessed with the pace bowling. It's one of the bowlers that are being produced by Elike Gasongo, former national team captain. He plays for the team for a long period of time. He opened bowling for a big period of time. He did a good job. That's anything I expect. Let us see what can bring on table. Foot toss all the way. That's a good shot all the way. Played body loose ball, foot toss, and Oscar said, "This is how I should respond to you. Any bad ball." That's what I've been talking early in the morning. Any bad ball should go on the boundary. That was a foot toss. All the ball goes for 4. Nice shot. Look at the foot movement. Just head forward. It's just a matter of the skill. Presenting your bat and staying patient and wait for the bad ball. Bad ball comes, it goes. It's not all. It's a short format game. They need just put runs on the board. There's no difference with the T20 format. Apart from being it's a T10 and T20, players need to start up, keeping up their strike rate up on the body. Oh, after getting a boundary, he went all the way. The ball goes inside. Good in swing to him, and now he's getting bored. No footwork. The ball was too quick on him. He was standing up. I think this is things that we just need to keep after getting a boundary. Yes, just keep the basics right. If you keep the basics right for the game, and losing early wicket, losing Manshime Oscar for the second over. As I said, is a guy, the young man bowled quick. The ball was in the slot. He just want to pick up to the leg side again, and said the ball moved in. The second batter entering in, check that delivery, check the what. He just went away. He opened up. He should have waited. He was away with the straight line. He never moved the footwork. He went for back foot. There's no way I think guys going for back foot for pace bowlers unless someone is pitching the ball short. maybe you can access for your pull shot, you can go for cut shot, but if the ball is straight to the stumps, he's bowling on the throat. I think that's where as an opener, you need to use your footwork. Head, you hear many people saying about all openers, if you're not good at use of your footwork, you never bat long on the wickets and you never score runs consistently. I think you can see the Oscar is still sitting dugout now. He's already said, I hit it one for, let me go out. Yes, those are the things that we need to keep the coaches and the people around the cricket fraternity of Rwanda and people who are coaching youngsters who are coming in like this to keep telling them, okay, it's not all about being scoring runs, it's all about getting the skill light and taking the process light, then the result will take care itself. I think that's when you see how he's the guy coming into bat now is the young man. He's called himself as Bavuma, coming first the third ball of good Dave, good Yorker, good bowling. That's coming on the wicket for the first time and let me see how the wicket is going to be behaving. He managed to get he bowled a quick Yorker and Eme, aka Bavuma of Rwanda, said, let me block for this. I think it's a skill. He picked up the guys just attacking the wickets. A T10 as a bowler, use the new ball, dismiss the openers. That's the thing should be going in your head. Good shot. He tried to miss inside the edge, but the keeper said that's a good keeping from Elua. A young man, the wicket keeper of under 19, second wicket keeper of under 19, picking that inside with the pace. It's not easy. That you can see even the players, the national team wicket keeper Didier appreciating a young man, said that's a good keeping. I think that's what they need to do, playing with the guys who have been, and even Didier giving the gloves, the LOE, it makes a sense, it makes a big thing. Good pace again, good shot, he picked up outside the Yorkers and they say, Bavuma said, that's a brilliant shot. He opened up the bat in between the point and the Gary, and the ball goes all the way for 4. Look at the skill, look at the footwork, look at how you have been watching the ball. I think those are the things they just need to do. Bowling outside the Yorker and said, no way, look at the shot, look at how he opened, the bat was still straight. Good shot from Eme, aka Bavuma. All the bowlers goes for 4. The score is 13 after 1.5 for 1. One delivery remaining is still on the wicket. Bavuma, let us see how we can just respond to good fence from him, said good feeding from Batista in the covers. He just want to go. These things of being communicated, there's no end of lashing for getting 2 quick singles with the balls in the covers. I think there's no end of lashing. If you go for solid, block with a solid defense so that the ball cannot reach on the feeder, so that you can even communicate with your partner. At the end of the second over, the score is on 13 for 1. Projected score is 65 now. The current run is 6.50. Let us see how the boys are going to be responding after this. I think the way Inyas was bowling for the first 2 deliveries was bowling to attacking the stumps, but trying to go away outside the line, trying to put wide dock. I don't think he was trying a lot of. I think he missed the line. There's no end of. If you're attacking the wicket, keep attacking the wicket. You just put pressure on the batter. Let him play. If it goes for runs, it's okay. I just need to understand that thing as an opener. We still use the new ball. No need of bowling wide yorkers and getting dot balls. Yes, you can get dot balls, but at the end of the day, if this guy stays on the wicket for long, he bought a quick short ball. The poor land, there's a chance of run out. Poor throw. Emil on the mid wicket making a quick swing on him, and just you can see even Patrick was not sure what was happening with that short ball from Elike Kubgimana. I think they should keep attacking the batters, the openers, the guys who are opening bowling. They are allowed to attack the batters for the first 6 overs or for the first 3 overs as in T10 format or in T20. You let them play. Use your new ball. The ball is swinging. If you're good at swinging, you swing the ball. If you're bowling this, hit a good length. No need trying to bowl outside of stump. If you try to bowl outside of it's easy. The ball is still moving. It's within its edge. Good shot again. That's what I have been talking about now. It's just outside of stump. Bavuma picked the ball with the shot. There's nothing with the wicket here. Even if the ball is coming up, it's a short ball for nothing. And then Bavuma said, let me get that quick single. If they keep bowling the ball ticking like this, it will help the guys to keep going forward. Elike Kubgiman again coming for the second over. Another short ball. Patrick said, let me go for it. He missed up and the ball goes up in the air. Now he's walking out. The short ball worked. That's a brilliant bowling. That's a pace. The ball was too fast. The Patrick, the brother of Aris Ikuzwe, the best players who have been playing for Sorwathe since the Sorwathe started playing, and the guys have been playing good cricket. And I think where the ROHIT is seeing the young guys playing cricket, and we wish him all the best due to the retirement that is going in. We wish you happy retirement as you are sitting up in the dugout. Make sure you enjoy yourselves. The girls and the boys are always proud of it. They always keep talking to you. The cricketers you produce, they are playing cricket. There are some of them that are becoming curators of the cricket. They make sure everything's fine. Some of them they are plumbers. It's all about the game. It's all about the opportunity that you brought to Sorwathe, to Lindo cricket. Look at that shot. Look at that short ball. How Patrick reacted. The ball was too fast on him. Loye said, it's my catch. That's a brilliant delivery from Elike Kubgimana. That's it. The man walking in is the Christia, one of the Chinhila batter who have been there for the under-19. I know him. He's always aggressive. He's a big hitter. Even if you can see the way he walks on the wicket with the confidence, you can see he's a big muscle. But at the end of the day, they need to score runs for the team now. They have lost early quick wickets. They have a few overs to go. You need to go in there and start understanding how to bat. If you're losing early wickets, what can you bring on table now? Wickets are fully consistent. You just need to come and construct the innings, keeping the board ticking, and try to bat long on the wickets and try to put some runs on the board. I think that's the most important thing after losing a wicket. You need to concentrate. Look at the stance. Look at him. That's a good slow ball from Elike Kubgiman after bowling two quick bounces. Let me change my length. When I look at the Christia with the approach, how aggressive he is, he's looking to take the ball away outside the park, and that's what you know from him. If things all goes well, that's what we can expect from him, and I know what delivered to that guy is going to be. Bowling a lot of bouncers, I know. I think they have changed the field set now. They have brought third man inside. They decided to bring the mid wicket, and long one is outside, and said, let us see. I think it's a slow ball is going to bowl always. It's a slow ball that is going to be bowling now, and I know I think those are the things that the batter should start thinking about. As a batter, needs to start capitalizing that the third man is in and the final exit inside. What kind of shots do I need to play? They talk long on and long off outside the pitch. Even the batter should start thinking that. Look at the slips. They've got the slip. They've got the backward point. They have got the gully. Let us see how long we can do. Short ball, good delivery, slow ball. Look at how aggressive he is. He said, oh, that's the attitude for the pace bowlers, and playing with the mind with the players. It's the end of the power play. Rwanda A, it's 15-2. Sorwathe, they are 50 runs after losing 2 wickets. I think after losing 3 overs, 7 overs to go. I think the project score they are saying that's 50. I think the boys cricket, that would would be not a good score. 50 scoring 50 land with the boys side, and these boys have been playing a good cricket, a lot of cricket. They have been playing this 10. They just need to understand the version of the game they are playing. Just need to keep pushing getting more boundaries now. If the wickets are not coming, Bavuma on the wicket, he's experienced batter, and he's the guy who is knocking on the door of the national team. I just did the right thing, and seeing the captain bowling to him and trying to play. That's what I've been talking about. Getting that quick swing. That's a good throw from Chusa, one of the under 19 young boy who have been there for a short period of time. But then look at that archery throws. The way he picked the ball, one pick and throw. That was brilliant throw. Look at the keeper, Elua, under 19 boys playing this such a kind of cricket. Credit goes to their coaches who are standing behind them and give them always keep giving them skills. Really just thank you, coaches. Quick shot ball, and what I have been telling you, that's how the big man is, Christian. So you give me a quick shot ball, that's a quick reaction. As I always say, batting is all about reaction. If you're good at reacting, he picked up slow ball, he picked up short ball, said, no way, not on me. The ball goes all the way for 4. That's a brilliant. The ball goes for 6. That's a 6 runs. And this the second delivery of the Rwanda A side captain Michael trying to bowl a short ball to Christian. I think it's a short format game. That's the kind of approach they should keep using. That's a good shot. Look at the stance now again. He's always forward. Look at the response. Why are you doing those things on me? Let me show you. I like the competition in the middle there. Let us keep seeing the boys how they're going to put runs on the board now. If you choose to bat, I'm expecting players and the batters to put runs on the board. That was the inside edge to Christian, trying to go forward the ball. He missed, and he missed the stumps. The ball missed the stump. Close, small inches. Let us see how the captain can come back himself. He's bringing a lot of short balls. I think this is the wicket. There's nothing with a short ball here. I just Bafuma picked up the ball, and I like how they're starting rotating the strike. If they keep like this, after this second over, they're saying the projected score was 50, and now the projected score is 66. Which means if the art of rotating the strike and making sure if the bad ball comes, goes for 4, it will just make a big change to Sorwathe team that are they are batting fast, they are setting runs on the board. They just need to keep the board ticking, keep ticking. Another short ball goes, another the man picked up, he goes over the bowler. I think that's what I think the captain should do. That's a big shot to Christian. He's a muscle boy all the way from Sorwathe. As they're watching this game, I think Sorwathe general manager ROHIT is just retiring today. Wish him happy retirement, and seeing the young man hitting, smashing those 6s and 4s. I think where he is, he's always upset. This is what I brought on the table now. We thank you for your love and your contribution to the cricket, either boys and girls, and even the Rwanda cricket. We wish you happy retirement. The last delivery he picked up is a slow ball, and he managed to get a quick single. At the end of the 4th over, the score is, that's a poor line. That's what I've been talking about. That's what I've been talking about. That communication of trying to get unnecessary runs. It's not needed. And after losing all the wickets, and there are like 5 batters, number 4, number 3, they are coming on the wickets. You need to construct the innings. There's no need of rushing, trying to forge the line where the lines are not get the lines where they are necessary, playing the gaps. Just to construct the innings. Maybe after 5 overs, you start saying, okay, this is what the team needs on the board. This was our plan. If our plan is not working, what is our second plan? What can we do? Changing of the bowler. Martin Akayes, all the way from Rwanda A side. He was born in Gahanga, and where he's playing cricket now is coming from Pavilion End. He's a guy who bowls some quick pace. He's a guy we know that's a good Yorker guy, quick bouncers. I think that's where Mucho Dusenye he's on 7 for 7. Christia 12 runs in 7 balls, and the score now is 29 for 2 after 4 overs. And the projected score is saying 73. If they keep rotating the strike, they end up going for 100 and above, as we just saw in the women's cricket in the morning. I told you that he picked up again. It's mashed it away. What a big boy. What a muscle boy. That's what I've been telling you guys. The guy who can bowl a quick bouncer. Look at the dugout. Look at how he picked that bounce. Nothing else. Make sure you look at the head still. Look at that quick bounce he came for. I like the fight here with the young man, Christia. Look at the bounce. Look at the reaction. He smashes it away. What a shot. What a shot. That's what T10 brings in nowadays. It's a short format game. You need to score quickly. He picked up. He never made any serious movement. He's just standing on the crease. You bring the ball. He goes back again. There is a chance of a get a catch. I think that's nice. That's a brilliant catch from Elike Kubgimana. He's just trying to bowl another short ball. He never cleared, but those are the short, quick fires, and that's a good catch from Elike Kubgimana on long off. Brilliant. You can even see the Chris is not happy, but I like the approach he brought on the table. I was happy. With the score. Quickly, 18 over 18 balls. The team needed such a runs on the board now. That was a good shot from me. He never cleared. But I like the approach, the intent. He went at the ball. Look at the catch. Look at the young man, Elike Kubgimana. I think the youngster coming in. The bowler on the long off side, picking up that catch, diving forward. What a catch. What a knock from Christia. As you are seeing these knocks, either good catches, either good sixes. It all goes to ROHIT, who have been playing a big role to Lulindo District and Sorwathe team, to the family, to the players, and the cricket all the way in the women's side and the boys side. As we are saying today, the boys are in the division 2, the second runs up for the last Dafabet T20. The girls are now, they have got the game tomorrow. If they win that game, they are going to the finals again of Dafabet T20. It's going to be something that where you see Sorwathe, they have second runs up, and seeing the women's side going to the finals, it shows that there's something that has been done to Sorwathe, and without ROHIT, nothing would have been happened there on that side. The young man coming in to bat is Munya Midway. Have got the problem with the leg, but the way have been scoring runs, he don't care about the problem with the leg he have got, but he's the guy who have been scoring a lot of runs with the team. For their team to win, he was the man always behind for Sorwathe with the bat. Let us see how he can manage with the serious pace of Martin Akayes, one of the bowlers from the national team senior boys. He bowled again. He tried to bowl Yorker. It was a full toss. He just said, wow, what? I think he should have just tapped the bat. That ball was going to go somewhere with the pace. He used the pace of the bowler. Let us see how the things are going to keep going on now. So what they are going to the projector, so they are saying ain't Mucho Dusenye 7 for 7, the strike rate over 100 runs. Nyaming is 0 for 1. Good bowling from the slow bouncer, and he missed up the keeper. Leg by. He missed up that delivery. It was short, slow bouncer to Mnyaminga, and the ball goes always for 4. I think this is the thing that we have been talking about. You're trying to bowl a lot of short balls. The ball is not coming. It's not a ball that favors pace. Yes, I understand can bend your back and the ball is a bounce of the ball, but it does not favor those things. Just bowl line and length. You let the batters play. And those are the things that our bowlers now need to think about. He just picked up, well, that's a well played again. Trying to bowl out of short ball. That's what I've been talking about now. Trying to pitch out of short balls. And the young man outside of stump, there isn't their pace. Look at Mnyampindwa, what he's doing now. He don't care about the way easy. Look at the skill. Move outside of stump. He picked the ball with the hard bat, stretching the arms, and the ball goes for always over third man. That was a good shot. When you look at the skill, the way he was watching the ball, look at the focus. Let us see. The approach is going to keep going. That's a good deliver. That's what I've been talking about. There's no need of trying to bowl a lot of short balls, trying to look for the lines where they are not. Ball line and length. We let the batters bat. I think that's a lot for the bowlers. I think with the pace, with the what. After the end of the fifth over, the score is on 44 for 3. Now Sorwathe need to come up. When you look at their dugout, there's a tough field. There's a Lukundo. Lukundo is an aggressive player. He's a guy who been being more aggressive. And there's Michael coming into bowl now from the Rwanda select, coming from airport and Bujesela, coming to bowl his second over. Let us see what is the kind of approach is going to use now. After 5 overs to go, is what they're going to give us a good party today and put some runs on the board and they could score 100 and above. If they put runs on 100 and above, it's going to be a good score for them to come and fight for. Anything beyond beyond 100. Good shot, board the slot, and I like the approach of Bavuma, the way he's playing. He just needs to make sure the ball is ticking. If you keep the ball on the strike and keep rotating the strike, those are the things that makes you as a batter to come in the game and helping your team to stay on the table. And the scores keep going slowly. As we started the score, the previous score was 50 something, and now the score is 87, which means that's a good delivery from 3/4. That's what I've been telling. Let the batters play, bowl a good line 3/4. Let the batters use their bat. No, don't try to bowl a lot of short balls. And there's nothing with the wicket. The wicket have been being played the tournaments and the leagues here now, which means the wicket somehow is favors spin. But with the pace, you just need waiting. There's a matter of waiting and playing late. Another good length. That's what I've been talking about. Bowl a good line with the way the pitch is slow. Mnyampindwa tried to play a cut shot and the ball goes straight to the extra cover in the hands. Now he's walking out. With thanks, as we are just still here at Gahanga Cricket, we just thank ROHIT Paris for the job he did to bring these amazing young talents, Sorwathe boys and girls, the way they are playing the sport, the way they are doing everything, the way they just brought the hope for their life, everything, having players playing with the national team, having players playing the under-19 A side. Now they are young boys playing the A side, and the players are playing the margin all the way from Sorwathe and the region where there's no ground, and we are just guys are trying to produce such a talent. We thank the coaches, the development manager Rwanda, who started cricket as a coach. The first he started his career as a coach 2015, I think so, if it's not 2014, if I'm not lying to myself. 2015 he went to Sorwathe. There was nothing there, but a few years when you see these young players now, these guys, they are playing cricket, being champions, and what there's something that he left there. Big man Landry coming in now in the commentary box. As I was talking, thanking him for the good job he did. I saw the women's in the morning and I saw the boys now playing such a kind of a cricket. I'm so happy with everything. That's a good shot from what I've been talking about. Single Kundo, it's a board, poor delivery, board on the leg side, and he just played some. That's a brilliant feeding from Martin Akeyes, what I have been talking about now, sliding and pick the ball along the way. As I just waiting to see the review from the guys in the box. You see, why even the umpires are not sure, is it 4 or there are 2 runs? They are not sure. They just said to make the decision with there are 2 runs. I think that's what I've been talking about. Thanking you, Landy, welcoming you again here in the commentary box as you are coming in. As you are seeing the score now, it's 40. The projected score is 85. When we started the game, the projected score was 50. I've been talking about it's not all about getting boundaries. It's all about keeping the ball ticking. As you are seeing your young man there, Bavuma, trying to do, getting those ones. The boundary came in later. I think the kind of the version as a guy who have been batting for a long period of time. I think that should be the approach. It's not all about boundaries and what. As long as you keep getting those ones, the boundaries will start coming. The team lost early wickets. They lost the closure wicket for the openers. I like the way this young man is playing now. Eme Bavuma, the way he's just keeping rotating. I know he's my man behind the wickets. As I'm handing you the microphone now.
Thank you very much, Bryson. What a welcome from Martin, saving those 4 runs, 2 runs at the boundary there. Very good game of cricket going on here. Sorwathe expressing themselves. Some of the youngsters coming and facing the big men from the Division 1 league. A quick cameo from Christian Benhirwe. Very brave of him and confident to come and hit a 6 of the national team bowler Martin Nakayes, who is not slow. So I think we are witnessing one of the very good games here. Very well bowled Michael. Slow ball, missed completely. Martin couldn't be the hero this time. 4 runs. But that was a very good ball from Michael. Rukundo completely missed it. As you can see from the replay there, Martin touched the rope before trying to save that boundary. 4 runs on the total, 53 for 4 in 6 overs. Sorwathe has lost 4 wickets, but I tell you, they managed to keep the run rate high. 8.83 with the projected score 88. And as long as these two are still on the pitch, anything is still possible. Eme and Rukundo having a chat in the middle there, talking about probably what they need to be doing at this stage of the game. I will keep reminding you, we are here this afternoon to celebrate Mr. ROHIT Paris, the biggest support that is provided to cricket in Rwanda. In the North Rulindo district, he's been here supporting the game for more than 8 years, and now he's stepping down as the Director General. As he goes back home, wish him all the very best. And there's no best way to celebrate it than a cricket game. As we see Emile Ruchiriza coming into ball. First ball missed completely by Eme. Emile bowling to Eme in a match. Something that we don't often see, as they play for the same club in Division 1, IPRC Cricket Club. The IPRC Cricket Club has more than 6 players from the Kinihira area, which they have supported and given them education. Rukundo goes across, tries to sweep. There's a fielder. Protegen keeps it to 1. Very good fielding, very good field placement. As we see Emile with a special skill of turning it both ways. Man, very tall, but he bowls off spin and variates with the leg spin. He variates this one. Only 1. Martin sends it back to the bowler. 56 for 4 in 6.3 overs. Rukundo on strike. Very good shot. Again towards Protegen, who is patrolling the boundary at cow corner. Emil is very economical. He's bowled 4 balls and he's gone for 4 runs. It's not very bad in a T10. Emil on strike. Hits it to long on and it will be kept 1. Isai. If you look at the plans from the captain, they have made sure that they have all the sweepers down. If Sorwathe can keep going by 1 run a ball, the Rwanda A will be very happy. That was a huge turn from Emile. As I said, he's trying to spin the ball both ways. As we see the introduction of the young man Kusa Eve, number 45. He's been scoring a lot of runs in Division 2 in the RCA Division 2 Men's League. He was the player of the series last 2 weekends. This is his game, first game since then. Let's see if he brings the same form and luck in this exhibition match. Very young man with a lot of potential, both with the ball and the bat. Kusa Eve from the airport end, bowling to Eme Muchodusenge. First ball. Eme goes on the back foot and he gets 1. Rukundo on strike. Flicked. Not your usual fielder that you see. Didier is normally the national team wicket keeper, but today, as said, it's a friendly match. I will give the gloves to the young man, the under 19 wicket keeper, Mr. Elwa Loic. Sorwathe happily takes 2 runs. Kusa continues. Rukundo steps down. No run taken. Kusa not giving them any time to think. Rukundo goes across. He picks Didier again. Eric Kubgimanov. And Sorwathe happily takes 2 runs. 63 for 4 in 7.4 overs. Rukundo Jean-Pierre on the wicket with Eme Mochodusenge. Goes for the switch hit. Chance dropped. After trying to access the leg side, Rukundo decides to go on the offside by playing a switch hit, which doesn't. Straight to the bowler, bit of fumble there, and they take 1. Very good bowling, very good tight bowling from Kusa, standing against the men who he idolizes to be playing with in the future in Division 1. 8 overs gone, and it is 64 for 4. Bryson, what do you think will be the score after the 10 overs? It's 2 overs to go. Eme is on 12 of 13. Rukundo is on 14 of 10. What's your thought?
Thank you, Randy. I think they just when they just saw how the guys are going now and thinking how the Mucho played, he played a big role, staying on the wicket for longer, scoring 64 for 4 in 8 overs. I think now that's when it's just last 2 overs where they just need to get like 10 runs per over, or they can get 15 plus. The current run rate is now 8.8. I think that's a good score for them, and just for the boys side, men's side, I think getting 100 runs on the board can be better. But now with this, how these boys are, how they bat with their approach, I think getting Eyinte on the board and above with the bowling attack, with the bowlers who have got experience, and Rukundo have been playing there for a long period of time. And you look at 10 balls, you got 14. The strike rate over 120 something and above. I think it just shows that how quick, easy, can get quick runs, quick boundaries where it's necessarily, how he plays. Let us what the Martin Akez, which length is he going to play? He's going to ball short ball. He's going to ball Yorkers. I think that's what I can expect from him now. Bring the death overs now. I told you what a brilliant shot. He picked up there. Yes, the ball went all the way to the 6, and good effort from Isai on the boundary. I think it was a catch. He picked up in the slot, and just then Lukudo said, "I'm going for the ball now." What a brilliant shot. Good energy, good everything. Checked everything now. The good technique, the call was there. He tried, yes, that's nice. That was a good shot. Good effort from Isai, but he dropped the catch. Those are the catches that win games now. When you drop, you give someone a chance now. You just need to keep going for the ball now. Say, yeah, that's a one. That's brilliant inning now. That's brilliant now. Yes, we're good throw, but the batter was inside. Say, Amen. After getting a boundary, let me get a single. It's the last ball. Said, you come and play. You batted long. Let us see what you can do now. Those are 5 runs in 2 balls now. Sorry, 7 runs in 2 balls. That is good learning. Let us see for the 4 balls remaining what Bavuma is going to bring on table now. They just need to start accelerating the score and make sure for their team to win. They need to play big responsibility. He batted long for the team. He played for the team. Let us see now what could be the approach now for the last 2 overs. Martin Akai is coming to bowl her second of good delivery, bowling 3/4 with good throw. He made the stump close. I think the way Emma is too defensive now, and the way have been just hitting the ball, that's not the Emma that we normally know. Normally last over I said, I'm going to bat through. Maybe that's the plan for him. You come and you smash the ball. You say 12 balls. He's on 21 runs, which means that you go for the ball, Lukundo, because you are connecting. Today it's your day. Try to show your muscle. Again, he bought a short ball. He pitched it away. He said, I'm going for the shot. That's what I'm saying. Over the extra cover, they might get 2 runs. That's a good learning. That's a good learning between the wickets from Eme and Lukundo. Between the wickets, pitched up this short ball. I think that's what I've been talking about. We are bowling the last overs as a senior bowler. You might thought of bowling a short ball with a proper batter like Lukundo. Look at the strike rate is 150 and above, and you're trying to pitch the ball in the middle of the pitch. And he's a quick guy with the bat, with the backswing. I think you need to bowl some slow balls. You go for your cards. You have got 3 people outside, which means you need to use you got that slow. That's a poor delivery from him. Too wide, trying to bowl the pitch in the middle of. I think those are the things. Even the coaches need to take these youngsters from the Rwanda A side. Coaches. That's a good batting from Lukundo. I think these are the things these boys just need to keep going for. The last ball from Martin Akez, which kind of delivery? That's a good line. He just picked and he just committed for that. I think with this space, there's no need of just trying to step, but just stand the wicket, watch the ball, keep the basics light, watch the ball, and as long as the bat is straight, the ball will go. You can see the young girls from Rwanda A side sitting up to the pavilion, the sitting rooms, watching their brothers playing the game, having their funny moments with. You can see the captain of A side playing there. Let us see the opening ball of Rwanda national team, Beleze Murekatete. You can see the captain, vice captain over under 19. Mevei Wasi having a chat with the Cesarea there. The last over, Inyans, as experienced bowler, What kind of delivery is going to pose there? One of the quickest bowlers. Can Sorwathe manage to get a yinte or nainte on the board? Is how this young man is playing. He just needs to give a strike to Lukundo and just let us see what kind of delivery is going to bowl. Good delivery from him. That's what I've been talking about as a left-arm pace bowler coming up from Bugesera Airport end. That was a good delivery bowling Yorkers. You just don't give batter to stretch his arms. You just need to make sure that you go for Yorkers. You're not going for Yorkers. You go for slow balls now. You go for 3/4. You make sure your Yorkers are coming today. That was a good delivery. Lukundo the strike. I said that's a brilliant bowling. That's what I've been talking about. That's what Martin have been lacking for. That's what you need. You are coming to bowl the last overs. You need to close off, bowling those Yorkers, hitting the 3/4. Well done, Inyas. I like the delivery. I like the speed. I like the commitment. Look at the follow through. That's a brilliant delivery from him. Again, playing. That's what happens when you get those 3-dot balls. You start playing things that are not there from Lukundo, trying to play some scoop shots. You just need to make sure that if the ball is on top of your head, just watch the ball, get that single. Even if you can block, there's no covers. Look at the gap. If there's no covers, there's no point. They just open up your feed for you. Just play your shots. Even if you block, it's a quick single so that put some runs on the board. Well done from him. I just he maintained to get one again. Now 3 balls to go. Now the score is on 77 for 4 after 9.3. 3 deliveries to go. Can Sorwathe team select, maintain to go for a hint and above. Let us see the last 3 balls, and with this bowler it's hard for the batters to get more boundaries from him. The Yorkers, good shot all the way. It's a good shot for 1. Trying to access, tried to just bowl he missed the Yorker and the ball was full out of stump. MS said, let me go. He tried to go for the boundary, but the ball went straight the Emile all the way to the long off in the hand. They managed to get a quick single. 2 balls to go now. The score is 78. I think getting 8 runs on the board will be make difference. So what 11 on 78 for 4 after 9.1. Let us see the last delivery for Lukundo facing. They missed. They just maintained to get that quick single. Well done. They're 79. That's excellent. What I've been saying, that's about game awareness. That's all teams always do after the last over. They might get 2 lines. Now the score is 8 on the board. So Sorwathe 11 might put 70. I think, sorry, they might put 8 lines for 4. Let us see what's going to happen for they just need 81 in 90 balls. Sorry, so in 60 balls. The biggest, the player scored a lot of runs today is Lukundo Jean-Pierre, who scored 18 runs off 24. What a innings from him with a strike rate and above. Strike rate of the guy who have got out of strike is Christia. The guy who have been smashing 69 balls, 18 runs, strike rate of 200. Manishing Oscar 85 balls, 8 with a strike rate of 60. Lukundo 133. 18 balls, 24 runs. When you look at that strike rate, something that shows that the boys' side, the youngsters who are coming in, things are still going on their way. They are trying to play some good cricket. They are trying to find that kind of approach they can play. We thank everyone. We are coming back for a short period of time, within 10 minutes. Well done, guys who have been just watching this game. Thank you a lot. Let us come see and if Sorwathe is going to chase the score. Sorry, if Rwanda 11 they are going to chase this score.
Respect. 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 Respect.
Welcome back to the Ganga Stadium for the second inning, where Sorwathe managed to set a Inte for 4 in 10 overs, and Rwanda men's A side need 81 in 60 balls in 10 overs. As you see, the Sorwathe team, after being strategized with their coach, as the normal they say, they use their culture. They are always happy team in the pitch. As you see, there's a biggest man, the Shreta Kodavizela, one of the best spinner in the country, in the boys side in the national team. He's the kind of a bowler who is knocking. I'm just being surprised with seeing the Oscar. Is he going to open bowling? He's just marking a lineup. Is he going to bowl spin today? Is he going to open bowling? It's like a miracle, and I'm seeing Eme, one of the fast bowler who played in the under 19. I think that's a good seeing the players who have been playing in the under 19, playing A side. It means if you're not fitting in the national team side, you have where you belong. It's all about that process. It's all about that structure that's designed by Rwanda Cricket. The development manager who is in charge of the structures and the high performance coaches in Rwanda. It's amazing for me for the first time seeing Oscar opening bowling. I think he's not the one who's going to open bowling, guys. He's the guy I have never seen him bowling, and he's not the one. He was just pretending. I was just something amazing, Randy. What was going to be the strategy of this team?
I think Oscar was just trying games there, trying to make sure Isai and Didier take a look at him, but opening the bowling for Sorwathe is the young man, Rwanda, the left arm pace bowler, will be taking the new ball, and opening the batting for the Rwanda A is Didier Ndikubwimana with Isai Niomugabo. Both teams are from the same generation, guys who started playing at the same time, played in the same under 15 tournaments and schools league, and today is just a beautiful day to celebrate Mr. ROHIT Paris the cricketing way, seeing all these young men out here and women playing the game of cricket. It's just lovely to watch. 81 runs to win in 10 overs. Let's see how they go about the business, Bryson.
One of the best bowler in the youth league last year, Jean-Paul, left arm pace bowler. Sorry, it's Jean Damoul. It's a French name, but we just need to get used on it. You can see he's still a young man. He's a young man who wants to feature in the under 19. All the way from Sorwathe, coming from 30 yards with a big lineup, already sleep in the place, getting extra cover inside, and the third man and long on outside. I think let us see on the way coming from the pavilion end, the man who's facing is the young man Isai, one of the quickest guy on offside, the guy who can pull every day. He's a guy who can cut every day, anything wide, anything short. He's a guy who's more aggressive. And look at the Didier, former under 19 captain, and now being a wicket keeper of the national team. Last few weeks, he played a good innings to their club challengers. Today, the umpires standing in is Damascene, all the way from Nyagatale. We used to call him Nyagatale. He's the umpire standing in now. Aside with Janvier, guy who's play cricket, it's a family game, and now decided to give back the game through umpiring. What a delivered the first ball, he bowled away for wide, and what I've been telling you is I said, even if you bowl wide, we want to go for the ball, and he managed to bowl that wide ball, and as a left-hander, first ball swinging in and goes down the leg side and ball. The umpire said it's a wide. That's a free land, and with such a score on the board, what do you need to do? You don't need to give out free lands. You just let the batters, as they have been saying many times, for these youngsters who are coming in with their coaches. Those are the things that they need to just start implementing in, and letting the players understanding which land do I need to bowl as an opener, What can I do now? How can I deal with the new ball? Let the batters struggle with the new ball. The ball is swinging. The ball is doing what? Use that advantage. Good delivery from him again. That's what I've been saying. Good yorker from him. Didier, but he picked up. He just meant to be a dot ball now. That's a good delivery from the young man. Didier Kubgiman and Desire. The team needs 79 runs to win now. And 59 balls. I think let us see the Bavuma in the slip. The guy, the wicket keeper behind, the guy who had been playing for China for a long period of time. Good delivery, in swing down the leg side. The umpire said no. That was a good delivery. That's nice. That's a good delivery from Jean Paul. That's nice. That's nice. Just the young man did say, let me step out for you. Then he picked the ball, he moved in down the leg side, and he just missed it. I think that's what I've been talking about. Use the art of using a new ball as a lefty. If he can go closer to the stump now with that swing of bringing in swing the right hander. It's always be hard for the right handers to go for him. Good shot. Good shot for nothing. Just that's what I've been telling. Just let the batters play. Use the new ball. The ball is coming inside. Pitch down off stump and the ball coming in the middle. If you're not good at using your footwork and timing, it will always be hard for the batters now. That's where the batters need to be more aggressive and just let me see how these young boys they can go with the approach as a national side. What they can do. Good delivery again, and I see that's what Didier is happening. He's not confident with his stepping out. That's nice with the mold the way he's bowling now. He's just pitching a good ball in a good length, and Didier trying to go to move to use off the feet. And I think if he stays in the wicket and he stays in the crease and that ball is coming on the leg side, he can just even manage to get. There's no square leg side. You can get that single on the square leg side, or you just give yourself a loom and you try to utilize the power play now. 2 runs now. 2 balls to go. Let us see how the young man how he's going to deliver the ball. Well done. That's nice. It's a dot ball. Good communication from his eye. Said that there's no line there. The ball went straight the feed at the extra cover. That's a good delivery from the young man. It is on 0 after facing 5 balls. I think these are the things that we just need to start as an opener. He's not supposed to be worrying about now. It's the last ball. At least let me survive this over, and I think what's going to happen in the next over. You never know. He might come up strong. Good, that's what I've been saying. Just stay in the crease, and the ball is turning you the leg side, and he managed to get a single on the square leg now. That's what I've been talking about. Staying in the crease, and the ball is turning as a lefty, and the ball is coming inside. Ping that single. End of the first over. It's 3 runs for 0, and the team needs run rate of 8.667, which means I think this is where the boys, the game awareness need to come in and just make sure they stay on the wicket for long, and they just need to use these guys. Where is Isai? And you see how the guys are meeting inside the pitch. I think chasing the score, it's an art. What is the art of chasing the score? You just need to keep the ball ticking. You need to keep that discussion between the wickets. We get 3 runs and we needed 8 runs. What is the plan for this over? You just keep that discussion as the openers. You keep that discussion going on. I think that will be the art of the batters in the mid. I think that's what I expect when they meet in the middle. What's going to be next? They brought a spinner now. How is the field set now? They have got the long on outside. They have got the cow outside now, which means what's the plan now? They have opened for me the field up. Then me as a DD, I'm not going for big shot. I'm going for quick singles. Just utilize the gaps. One of the captain of Sorwathe team, Vizela, as is a curator guy. He started from Gahanga and now he's the big boy as a curator of the IPRC, and he's a national team player. He's knocking on the winners of the national team player and national team. He's a good guy who brought some good spin coming from Bujesela end. The father of good delivery straight to the feeder. Didier trying to force the lands where they are not up. I think these batters I have been seeing for Didier. He faced more a lot of balls, but if he can just play waiting and punching the ball in the gaps, it can be much better. Good delivery again. That's what I've been talking about. There's a free chance. I think it's a slow It's a slow feeding from Patrick. I think there's a no land on the long of the you are inside. Someone's playing a ball straight to you and they land a land in front of you. I think it cannot be good for you as a feeder. You just need to back up the bowler. He bought a good deliver and the ball comes to you. As a player, you need to just back up the bowler. That should not be. There was a chance of run out. You need to have people who are aggressive, who are athletic inside the field. These are my players who can get this ABCD. Can give me some run outs. Moving away, good leg. There's a chance again of being run out. Good leg spin from his changing of the angle, coming right arm around, giving that leg spin to Isai. That's a brilliant bowling from Isai. Brilliant bowling from Abizela. He knows his man where he plays. Good. That's a brilliant bowling. I told you. Blowing, giving me a serious googly. Isai tried to step out of the feet and he just missed the ball. I have been talking about those things. The pitch favors the spin big time. If you're good at turning the ball, and when you look at the skill, the captain of Sorwathe team, Sorwathe 11, Avizela, he's the guy who knows how the pitch is behaving now. He said, I don't need to bring a spin pace now. Let me come as myself. Look at that googly. Look at that googly. The wickets there. Look at the celebration. Isai tried to move in the line. He was aware of the ball. He tried to go and check the side, check those things. He brought off spin, good turn. Look at the captain, what he did. That was a brilliant turn. The wicket is turning now. As if I was clever enough with captain, I can just have more serious spinners now. The man who walking in is Batista, all the way from Gahanga Hub. He grew up here. He gets a chance to play in the under 19. I've got a good process. I've got a good journey as a young man. He played in under 19 all the way. He got a chance to play in the national team. He went to Kenya for a series. He went for Tanzania for the series. He got a chance to stay there. I think now he knows what the team needs on the board as a batter. He played a lot of cricket. He played the club. Now he's playing in the A side as a player. Let us see. Avizela on the wicket. Captain. It's just bad delivery. He pitched short. The ball went straight to the feeder. Long on. They managed to get one. That's a brilliant bowling from him. Good use of the mind. Use of the pitch. As a bowler. Use of the skill. Didier on the wicket now. He needs to just keep that ball. Catch another ball again. I told you. What a brilliant bowling from him. Use of this. This is what I'm telling you, the A side. Are they going to... So what a boys. Now they're on top. After 1.4. That was a brilliant bowling from the captain himself, taking the responsibility. He just said, for this team to win, I need to lead from in front with the ball. As a senior bowler, I've been bowling for a long period of time. As the biggest curator, I know the pitches. Now you understand how the ball is turning. Now it's my turn to help my team. As ROHIT, we are enjoying the retirement of the ROHIT. And I know where he is now. He's happy with the boys, with Abizela. As a young man, look at how he's turning the ball. As he was just being out there, up. We wish you happy retirement. I'm happy that maybe you are seeing how the boys are playing cricket. We thank you. Without you, these boys, you have never... Rwanda cricket, we would have never had such a kind of a talent now. But we thank you for the contribution, the support you showed towards the cricket fraternity, either boys, either girls. We thank you a lot. You have got a lot of talents in Rwanda cricket. You've got the plumbers who are studying plumbers. It's because of the cricket. Got the chance to study in the IPRC. They have got the technical skills. I've got the groundswomen. Iris Kozode from Chinhila. You have got Avizela all the way from Chinhila. And you can see now the job is doing now. We thank you big time. We wish you to keep enjoying whatever that you are doing. As you are retiring, we wish to see you always close the game wherever you are. Good delivery again for the young man. That's what I have been talking about. That's when you look at the difference bowling attack with the Chinhila, with the Rwanda select. The first overs, the guys, they were bowling a lot of short balls. But now, when you look at these boys, how they are bowling now, they are just using the art of the new ball, letting the batters play the cricket doing everything. It can come in. Let us see how the young man, Jean-Pierre, good bowling again, good in swing, another chance of being run out, good feeding from Avizela, good feeding from Christian Sorry, all the way straight to the mid wicket. I think that's the place for the wicket keepers always. I think that was a brilliant bowling from the captain. For the team to win, I need to do ABCD. With the wicket the way it's turning, it is not favoring this ABCD. Taking a crucial wicket, under 19 captain, former captain, taking Isai, one of the dangerous batsmen for the Rwanda A-side team. It was a crucial wicket. Good bowling again for the young man. There's a chance of run out there to David. I think this is just make that farm, but there's a chance of run out here with this team. The way they are going slow. I think another batter coming with the protection all the way from Dela. When you look at this, Landry, welcome back to the comment box. When you look at these players from all different regions, I just feel happy with the Rwanda cricket development programs, getting players from different regions playing together at the same age. What do you think?
I think it's just an honor that we are part of this, Bryson. If you talk about how these players grew up together and how they have been playing together, if you can also look back when you were the same age with these young boys, we were playing the same level, same cricket, always competing at schools level and under 19 levels, and it's such a very beautiful way to grow up, as you see the mole coming and swinging it away from Baptiste, a very destructive batsman. You don't see him spending much time on the wicket without hitting the ball. So if we wait for a few balls, you will get to see who he really is. The mole runs in, pitched outside, very good ball, played very well for a single. Exceptional keeping from Emil Munyamirwa, showing the whole world that he's differently abled. He's been one of the key batters for Sorwathe in the Division 2, opening the batting. Very good use of the power play. And behind the stumps, the mole comes in to Protegen. Wide ball. Very, very far away from the batsman. As I was talking about the wicket keeper, look at that diving effort to make sure that the wide remains 1, not 2. Bryson, where do you put your money?
Thank you, Andrew. I just am put still when you cut in learning late that's being required 9 point something with the bowling attack of these boys. I think after this power play things we're just going to change it up 10-4-2, and the guys who are on the wicket now, they are great, but for the Sorwathe, the way they are bowling now, just my money can go there because they're so, I know how these boys play. They are not patient boys on the wicket now. I know them. When you look at the Protegen, look at Baptiste, you know how they bat anytime. He's a guy, he's aggressive, he connects, he makes things change, but sometimes with the spin I'm saying here, it will cause them out. Maybe after 5 overs they can just stay, but now 71 runs in 42 balls. These boys should be more, if they are calculative enough, and the captain being in, and these boys don't give them extra and let the batters play, putting good run as a pace bowlers, don't trying a lot of things, just an and length. Sorwathe, I can put money for Sorwathe to select.
That's your take, Bryson. I'm here looking at the bowling unit with Abizera with 1 over, Emengura Ija, Rukundo Jean-Pierre, the off-spinner Theophile. The silent killer, Mr. David Nsengiaremye, has been doing a lot of great work in Division 1. You don't know what is coming. But again, 71 of 42 balls is very doable looking at the dugout of the Rwanda men's A side. You've got Martin behind, a very destructive batter. You've got Daniel, who is still outside. Mr. All-Rounder Inyas. So many good batters still outside. As Baptiste decides to go hard on Eme. Eme making his, I would say, one day comeback for Sorwathe. He's been leading the bowling attack in the past years, but now he's been sent to test the waters in Division 1 as he plays for Right Cats. Let's see what he can still do. He doubles as well as working in the Sorwathe tea factory. Very well bowled, driven towards extra cover. 1 run. If the Rwanda A keeps going at this 1 run per over, Sorwathe will go with an upper hand. The run rate climbing to 10.35, but I would say it is still very early to decide who is winning this game. Eme comes in, bowls it very well, driven to long on. Rukundo, yes, run out chance and it's taken. Rukundo throws it back to his big brother Eme, and they get their 3rd wicket. I remember these two gentlemen, they used to open the bowling for Sorwathe back in Division 2, and very beautiful to watch the brothers go about their business. As I was saying, if the batters of the Rwanda A side keeps ticking 1-1, they are not going to get there. It looks like Captain Michael had me and he's just said, my biggest hitter Martin Akayezu, go and show them. The man still stands. He scored a 50 off 19 balls on his international debut against Ghana in 2021. You cannot take it away from him. He's been working very hard in the nets. Let's see what he brings today. Bryson, you've been seeing Martin. You've been seeing how patient he was in the league. What do you make of today's innings? It's a T10. They need 69 off 40.
Just thank you, Randri, and just appreciate for that good throw from Lukundo all the way from long on. And that's what I was been telling you with the Jean-Paul, Batista and Protégé, the way they were praying. There was a chance of getting the ball went where straight the long on. What a brilliant shot! Pull shot, he picks it away and the ball goes for 4. What a brilliant shot! When he entering now, he pitched a short ball and just pick it, and just going in with the, as the question you asked me, Randri, seeing these young boys playing such a kind of cricket, it's something good. And looking at for Martin, have been struggling with runs. He's a guy who can hit the wicket, who can hit the ball hard. But he just need matter of the time on the wicket. He can hit hard, but sometimes you need to be more calculative. If you keep being more calculative, he'll be a good batter, and that's why he changed. He's trying to change his approach, the way he bats, because in this cricket way it's going now, it's all about the scheme. Yes, you can hit one, and you spend almost like 3 seasons without scoring runs, and at his age he can keep being more aggressive. But being more aggressive, as long as the bat straight, he uses the guy who can score on cow many times. If he can improve, good shot, edge, all the goes for 4. If he can improve on the shots on offside, plus that shot that he always playing on leg side, I think he'll be a dangerous batsman for Rwanda cricket.
He is very dangerous, especially considering when he comes in mid-order, sometimes 30 off 12 is what is needed. Some other times it's 80 off 60. So I think the two guys on the crease know each other. They train together, both from Gahanga. Baptiste making sure that he gets runs in all the ways possible. He goes on the back foot. He hits it straight to Rukundo. He will not try to take his arm on again because he saw what he can do.
Yes, Randri, look at the field set of this for Sorwathe, and with the kind of the bowling of Eme. He's a guy who like pitching the ball, having a guy in the slip at this age in 10 overs. And it's after 4 overs, you are still having a sleep in. I think with the way he pitches the ball, and I think it's not all about having that guy in the sleep now. It's all about stopping boundaries. When you look at the third man, he's wide away. I think that's where they get that boundary. I think, on my own perspective, that maybe they can just have that mid wicket, they get extra cover outside and the good cover, and they just have a covers and point. I think, and that third man goes behind, always near to the wicket keeper, close.
You're very right, Bryson. Looking at the options that these bowlers have to be bowling at this time, if you can bowl a few dot balls, even if they're only 2, and make sure that you save all the boundaries, keep the score to 5-4, they will win the game. The current run rate is 10. Anything 5-6, you're getting closer to winning the game. So I think you're very right there with the field placement. There's no need of a sleep at this point of the game, and Baptiste can be very destructive if you put it in his zone, especially that now Rukundo is coming from the pavilion end. You'll be receiving it in the parking there. As we speak about that, he hits it to long on, straight to the fielder. You can't take that arm. You cannot take that arm on. You've seen the way the man connected the 2 balls, one over the pavilion there. He's a very strong chap, and he stays lower. As soon as you have the ball, you will not take a chance to run. Martin is on strike. We've been talking about him. Let's see what message he's bringing. First ball, scoops it. Is it a boundary? Yes, it is. Very clever batting from Martin. He knows he's a pace bowler. He knows that Rukundo is going to try and bowl full. If I can move outside the off stump and scoop him, there's a high chance that I will get a boundary. This is very clever batting from him. Let's see what Rukundo he can bring as a comeback. The run rate slowly dropping from 10.70 to 9.53. This is where the turning point will be. The next few balls, Martin steps out, he hits it to long on. 1 run. That is 5 runs in 2 balls. I will take that anytime, Bryson.
That's nice, Randy, well said. And if they can restrict this Rwanda A side, these boys, they just need to get some boundaries in and over. If they restrict them by the way they are bowling now, not trying a lot of things, letting them drive to the feeders, straight to the feeders, it will make just something different now. You let them get ones, it's okay. At the end of the day, they just need almost 9 runs, point something in and over. If you just cut out boundaries, and I like the way Rukundo is bowling, he's trying to bowl yorkers and slow ball, letting the batters use their energy, using their power, and those are the things. And you can see someone is asking the bat, but he said the ball is not being collected. I think it's not all about the bat. It's all about the timing and doing the right thing. I think it's kind of a pressure that's going in now, but let us see what Baptiste can bring it. But when you look at the Baptiste, the strike rate is almost above 100, which is nice. He stayed there for long. Now he can be a game changer now. He's just looking at the bat, which have got the meter on top. Seeing the young girls, Rwanda side and Sorwathe girls after playing the game, sitting together, talking, having fun. It's something that shows that this is the love of the game. There's a love behind. There's a future for the cricket.
Beautiful scenes here at Kahanga. Bryson, do you think it's the issue of the bat or maybe how the ball is connected?
It's all about the timing now. It's not all about the bat. And let us see what's going to be. Was the ball now? It's still the same ball. Is the problem bat now again? I think it's something. It's the approach of the players need to understand what they're supposed to do on the wicket. If you're not connecting, you're trying to go for big shots. You need to improve on your timing. If they keep going for these ones and the ones and the ones, they got 6 runs per over. You push for 2s. You look for the gaps. You try to get those. They are just thinking of getting boundaries now. That's where these guys they are getting long. If boundaries are not coming, you just look at that thing. That's what a big man, as you have been saying it. That's Martin for you. Outside the park of the Kahanga Stadium. That's a big shot. He picked the first Rukundo board on the slots, and Martin said, "Never bowl that ball to me now again."
I told you when he entered, I have been following him, looking at the way he practices. If you bring it close to him, he will take it away. I'm telling you, if you look at Baptiste, Martin is just waiting for the ball. If you look at the way Baptiste is playing, Rukundo has made sure that he makes sure that he keeps him playing on the back foot. So I think this should be the turning point of the game now. 46 of 30. The math here is favoring the batting side. Let's see the braveness of the Sorwathe team as we see the introduction of Theophile Ndaishimie, the off spinner, coming to bowl from the airport end.
Yeah, we said Landry, and when you see the team need 46 and 30 balls and they are bringing in spinner, it's all about now what's this over you determine a lot. These 2 overs, after 5 overs, this 46 lands in the 30 balls. Let us see what Theophile can do, having played long on and long off and cow corn and deep square, and Batista, he's still on the strike. He's still on the strike now. He batted long. Let us see what he can bring on the table now. Good spin. He managed to get one on the boundary now, which bring the big hit of the team. Martin Akayes on the strike, and I believe that I can say when that man stays on the wicket, is a dangerous man now with the spin. They just need to keep going, keep rotating that striker. And now the game is on the batting side now. Let us see what they can do now. Theophile coming from Bugesera airport end. What a bring outside off stump. But umpire stays no, and now he's complaining, guys. You can see it. Then later see the review from the control room. The ball was away and it does not. That's a wide ball. That's a wide ball. There's no need of complaining, you young man. There's no need of complaining. That's a wide ball. You can even see you're complaining for nothing. Sometimes you need to respect the officials. That's a good ball. There's a chance of the catch there. That's the wicket they just need to get now. I just wish, as you're watching this entertaining game, we are just watching this game on behalf of the ROHIT. He just love this game of cricket in Rwanda. Supporting cricket in Rulindo. Supporting clubs and teams. Order a good shot. He picked it away from this. And they managed to get 2 runs on the bunt of the young man. The more sure he was on the extra cover, but you cannot make such a 2 runs on you when you are there and you are defending such a runs on the board. Let us see what Theophile can bring on table now. We always wish all the best to the Sorwathe GM. The way they love, he tried to put it up the ball in the air. There's a chance of getting that catch. They are looking for 2. But that's a good throw. They banned all the way from Oscar, one of the wicketkeeper. He was born in Chinhila. He grew up in Chinhila. He came to Uganda to study in the technical school, IPRC. In the high school, he ended up going to the university in IPRC. Those are the things that the game brings. When you're a good sportsman, good bowling again from him, bring a good yorker as a spinner, and they managed to get a dot. 41 for 3. And 5.4 balls, 1 ball to go, 5.5. The last ball. Let us see what might happen. There's a chance of getting a catch. Ball up in the air. Martin Akayes tried to go for hard shot, and this is the thing that this player should start thinking about. If you're in control of the team and you're among the hit of the team, it's the last ball, and the guy pitched a short ball. I think that should be the approach. You want to go for hard, but try to go. They have got the long on and long off. They were too wide, trying to go over the top, but the ball was too short. You need to play your favorite shot. You go for cow as long as the bat is straight, but the ball was too, his kick, the ball was too quick on him. He ended up getting the ball up in the air, and the Patrick from Sorwathe Select managed to get that catch on the bound on long on. What a brilliant catch. The younger brother of Aris taking that catch, the tall boy in the team. He's a talented player. He's the guy who can play good with the bat. Well done. Well done, young man. Well, but Teofil for closing your over like this. Now, the score is 41 for 4 in 6. 4 overs to go. The team needs 40 in 20 balls. They need 10 runs per over now for the team to win. It's amazing now. 10 runs for the team to win. Chusa coming in to bat after 6 overs. Now the 4 overs remaining. The experienced batters on the wicket. You can see the man is smiling. Batista, the man is on him now to take the team up. David, the young boy who bowls some quick yorkers with the hard balls, telling the captain, no, I don't need a mid wicket to go to Cow. They have got already now long on, long off, and third man outside in the place now. They have got 5 and the extra cover outside. Said, let us see. I think that's where the bowlers need to understand now. They need to bowl more yorkers coming in. David from Pavilion End, I told he's a good guy who bowls yorkers. If they keep bowling like that, there is a big chances for Sorwathe Select to take on Rwanda A side. Are the Rwanda A side going to do the good job like what the Rwanda women A side did in the morning against Sorwathe girls in the morning? If they can just play the same thing. And what I'm seeing now is how the Sorwathe Select is going now with the late 10 runs per over. These 2 overs will determine a lot with these guys are batting on the wicket. Check the guy covering the off stump and the middle stump. Said, this is me now. Young man Chusa, who have been working hard. The guy who have been scoring some good shots. Look at the stance. Look at everything. Played some good shot. It goes for 1. I know he cannot make 2 runs. They are one of the best fielders in Sorwathe. The captain himself said, I'm long on. If you try to go for 2 with the good throws, and those are the things for Rwanda players. They have got a good arm on the boundaries wherever they are. They are throws, they are everything. It's perfect 100%. If the ball goes on the boundary, I think there's no need of thinking going for 2. It's a risky. What a brilliant shot all the way, body on the slot. And Batista says, I'm going for you. The ball all the way for 6 now. What a brilliant innings. What a brilliant shot from him. Brought the full ball to Batista. That's what happened. Look at everything. Said, no way. Stand and deliver. Good shot. Those are the things that being required as a bowler. If you miss a yorker, that's what always happens. For you need to just make sure that whatever you're doing. I told you another again. He goes it again for Batista. That's what he missed again. 2 sixes in an over. Now the game is changing to Rwanda A side. The game now the runs are going big to David. Now it's 8 runs on an over. 2 sixes. Those are 12 runs. 13 runs now in this over. 14 runs, sorry, in this over. Let us see if he's trying to go for Yorkers and he's missing. It goes again. Getting a single. That's nice. Now the game is changing. 32 runs. Now the game is going to be entertaining. I think where the hit is now, he's watching cricket for the boys. So what the boys, how the game is now, how the game is getting excited with the Batista on the wickets. 19 balls, 32 runs. That's amazing. That's amazing. Match boundaries 8 fours and 6 sixes. There's a chance of appealing. The ball hits on the pad and said, the umpire said, that's not out. That's not out. That's the end. That's the end of the. Now it's the 7 overs. Oh, there was a chance. Maybe the umpire said it was up over the stumps, but there was a chance. The man stepped out, but there was a chance of getting that probability of getting run out there. The ball was moving down there. The guy was in the middle of stump. That was a chance of getting. That was out big time. Can look at the scoreboard now. The young boys of Gahanga working hard and learning how to play the game now. That's where sometimes the young boys grow up playing cricket. Just let me go on the scoreboard. My game will grow at the end of the day. Now the captain came and they need 25 runs in the 3 overs. And the captain said, I'm coming in now. Let us see what might bring on the table. Now the game is being interested. 18 balls, 25 runs. There's a chance of getting run out. There's a chance. There's a chance now. I told the captain is a big man. All the way. Good innings. Chusa said ABCD. Batista played some brilliant innings. He said, I'm going for this one. And the captain brought himself. It's me now. It's me. And Chusa now is walking out. That's a good catch from Ulkundo. You can even see the players and the captain. This is a third wicket from the captain. What an innings. But I like the approach for the Chusa. I said, let me go. The ball was full. His use of the feet nice and easy. He never connected the ball well, but the ball was up in the air. Look at the catch. Look at the younger man, Lukundo Jean-Pierre. That's a brilliant catch from him on there, but that's trying to go for the big muscle. Well done for him. That's a good catch. Well done, captain, for bowling such a delivery. Now the game is changing now. Emile is coming. He's a guy who can hit the ball far. And Batista now need to play big innings now. That's where I think Emile need to say, you are coming in to bat. You have been on the wicket for long. I'm giving you the strike always. He played 46 matches, 36 innings, run 350. I told you now, it's another ball. He's going on a hat trick now. The one more delivery, caught by wicket keeper. I told the 4 wickets now. He's going on a duck. Emile trying to go for defensive. Now the captain is on top now. Let us see if he can get the hat trick. On the second ball, on the third ball he's delivering. Now he got 4 wickets today. What a brilliant delivery. What a everything. Well bowled, captain. What a turn. I told you before, it's a turning wicket now today. The wicket have been being overused for long, which means your guys have got the guys who understand the wicket, and I think that's why maybe one of the Chireta guy, Avizela, the second one is going for hat trick. Let us see. The guy, the captain, Michael, coming on the wicket to bat, said, can I take my team somewhere? She missed it away. What a delivery. Trying to go for cow. I think that's just if you can open your bat straight to the scoreboard. That gap is open. Again, I told you there's a chance of getting a catch there. That's a slope fielding. That's a slope fielding. It was a chance of getting a catch, and I think these youngsters they need to work on their athletic and catching. When the balls catches win matches. That was a slope fielding, and what's a good shot from Michael. Said there's a feeder. I don't care as long as my team. I want to take my team home with the win today. Rwanda A side, playing with Sorwathe select. Michael trying to ball leg. The ball wasn't turned. I think that's nothing can expect from the wicket keeper, who always spend time behind the stumps, not doing some of the practice of feeding. Oscar, and that was a slope feeding. I think during this situation, that's where these guys should start being more alert. The feeders, the bowlers, landing the ball in the light areas. 2 balls to go. The team needs 20 runs in 14. I think it's going to be a good game for this afternoon for Sorwathe and Rwanda select. Avizela, good again. What a brilliant. Trying to play reverse. That's not a wide. You turn the ball into the light. It was a wide ball. You tried to go for reverse. You turn a wide ball into a good ball because you changed the angle. Again, he swing and miss. Now the team needs 20 in the 13 balls. What exciting moment. We thank everyone here on the stadium, seeing the former president, vice president, the treasurer of Rwanda Cricket, and all fans and all the staffs from Sorwathe, all the way from Rulindo, coming to wish happy retirement. Look at the turn. Look at that turn, Ben. What a turn. What a turn. Look at all the people. Look at the general manager. All people are being excited. Look at the head coach, even being excited here. What's going to be the results of today? Women's coordinator, former player of national team Bebish, Zapi, the opening bowler, the captain. And Emmanuel all the way from Nigeria, right guard player, sitting up there in the dugout. And look at the under 19 girls. Rwanda A side. Evans Bings, what's going to be the result now? Now they said, let me bring a spinner now. Let us see. 20, Batista 33. Batista is the one who supports take this game to Rwanda A side. Let us see what might happen. He tried to go over the top. There's a chance of getting a catch straight the captain. What a innings! I think that was not. There was no power behind that ball. He blundered on the light. That ball was supposed to go far. He's never cleared the bat. That's a brilliant catch. The ball went straight to the Abizel, and the Abizel cannot give you. He cannot drop any catch. Among of the players have been seeing in this cricket, he's among of the best feeders. He's among of the best bowlers who are bowling good innings. Look at the young man. Leg spin. Said no. The other innings. The ball said, Abiza said, I need to take this game to ROHIT. And I know. When you look at how he's working, he said, this game, if I win it, should be as a captain. This is going to be ROHIT's game. As a farewell, as he's retiring, captain said, this game I should give to ROHIT. This is what we need to do. Look at that. He's an off spinner, but said, let me give you a leg. That's kind of a variation as a bowler. So we need to keep seeing spinners bowling more variations. We see these things even in the girls. We saw some girls, they are bowling consistent with the leg. They just need to start changing with the off. They bowl leg, straight ball. Those are kind of skill as a bowler. Another ball coming in. There's a chance that Skubgimana replaced Jean Baptiste trying to go for the ball. What a turn. What a turn. Now the game is changing now. So what a innings. Let us see now the pressure is going there. What a delivery. There's a chance. Run out again. Run out. Wow. Come on. These boys. Come on, boys. Come on, Sorwathe boys. We just need, that was a chance. We need to be strong. I think these are chances. When the chances this comes in the field, sometimes the team lose on such a kind of mistakes. That was a good throw from keeper to the bowler. I think the bowler was not aware what was going on, but that's the kind of thing they need to keep working on. You don't know what might happen the last over now. 3 balls to go. That was supposed to be wicket now, run out, but let us see. Kubgimana can bring on the table. He stepped out, playing extra cover, and these are balls that I know they are going back for the second one. What a brilliant landing between the wickets. Those are the bowlers. That's what they normally do. There's always a chance. You see the boys. You see the boys how they're landing. That's kind of a bowling. What a innings now. Now look at the dugout. Look at the Rwanda A side. They're enjoying the game. Look at the under 19 captain how they are happy. What a turn. What a shot. Use of the feet. Playing straight the extra cover. Good throw. The wicket keeper. I think the good technique maybe. I know. That's a brilliant landing between wickets. Michael said this game, I should take this game home as a captain. Not 15 runs. There are 2 balls to go now. 2 balls to go now. I see the Nyagatale, aka Nyagatale, the umpire, standing in now today, asking how many balls to go. Let us see how the shot. There's a chance of those are 2 runs always. Those are 2 runs. Now the game is changing now. It's nice. They just need to calm down. You can see the Rwanda A side supporting the boys. Rwanda A side saying, you boys, you should win this game. We won in the morning. You boys, you need to back up us. We're here to support you. Let us play the game. You're playing Sorwathe now. There's a lot of chance now. 1 ball to go. The score now, the boundaries are 9 fours and 6 sixes in this T10. The first inning. Let us see how these boys are going to respond. The captain on the strike of the last ball. Let us see. Try to go over. There's a chance of getting the wicket keeper. Such a kind of a chance dropped by Eme, one of the wicket keeper. That's a kind of a chance. I think that was a slope fielding. You see the Teofil is not happy with that drop of Eme. But those are the things nowadays our keepers don't do the practice of feeding side. If I've got 4 keepers in the team, there's still a chance. They just need to maintain. Maybe was a chance of getting that catch. The ball went straight. There's nothing easy. He missed, and there was a chance. Good effort. Good picked up. I like the throws. I like the fight in the pitch now. That's why I like the cricket now, where the cricket is going now. Seeing that kind of fight in the pitch, where I see the ROHIT with the Bob Songa and with the national team coach talking about the game. They are happy seeing these guys fighting this cricket. Now see they are strategizing in the pitch. Look at this. Look at that strategy. Look at Oscar talking to that guy. He said, "You guys, this game should go home now." Eme, now they score. They need 12 runs in 6 balls. What kind of the delivery now? Eme is going to deliver on the board now. Eme, I know Eme is. That's where you need to bowl yorkers. Nothing much. If you miss a yorker, you fetch with these bowlers. Feeders need to cut boundaries now. Those are my thoughts in the commentary box. As a commentator, that's what the last overs guys need to do. You need to bowl yorkers. You need to understand which length do you need to bowl. Defending 12 runs in the 11 runs to win in 6 balls. I think the first 3 overs will make a sense. They need to cut boundaries. Let them get those 1-1-1, and we see you are born with the tail enders. There's nothing you can expect. They're going to swing the bat. If you give them yorker, that's nice. If you bowl 3/4, there's a possibility of edging the ball and goes for 4 somewhere. You need to just commit on what you are doing and understanding which length do I need to bowl now. You can see the team now. They said, this is how the game goes now. It's so interesting game. You look at the dugout. Everyone here is just saying, what's going to be the result of today? Eme, one of the expensive bowlers of Sorwathe. Good bowling. Good bowling from him against 2 runs. That's a long end, but I like the throw. 9 runs in 5 now. I think there's no need of having this mid-wicket at this period of time now. But I like the approach. Now they have got 5 players outside. They have got third man, extra cover, long on, long off, and cow trying to defend. 9 runs in 5 balls. Captain the strike. Good bowling. That's a good. Those are 2. There's a chance that those are 2 runs. I like the running between wickets of these boys. How they are going. The game is still there. It's on. 7 runs in 4 balls. So interesting now. You can see the smiling faces with the batters. I like the delivery of the bowler. Trying to go for yorkers. Not trying a lot of things. This is how this game should be going now. What a game. What a the happy retirement. What a the game to wish happy retirement to the lovers of the love of the games. ROHIT. Although from good slow ball. 2 runs again. 3 balls. They need 5 runs again. Wow, what a delivery. How the boys are playing cricket. Happy to watch this game. I think where the ROHIT is, he's saying this is the game to watch today. Seeing the boys are the same generation, they train together, they go the same school together. See the dugout, they are lines. That's what I've been talking about. It's not all about getting boundaries, getting those two attack the sweepers, push between wickets. If the boundaries are not coming, make sure you push. Make sure you push for 2. Now because they have got like 6 runs already, pushing the balls going the boundary. Let us see what might happen in 3 balls. 1 run, yes, good. Let us see. Now the game is interesting now. The game is interesting now. You might end up going for a super over now. 2 runs in 4 balls. Sorry. Oh, it's hard. Look at the dugout. How people are being excited. One of them Wakamge general manager, Bob Songa, the president of Rwanda and the former president, vice president of Rwanda Cricket, Odifax, Charles Haber, former president, and ROHIT. As I wishing you happy retirement. I think this is a game to watch for you. This is a game. 4 runs in 2 balls. Let us see, can we play super over? It's a entertaining game. What a moment now. What a game to watch. You can see the captain brought himself. The bowler is saying, no, come inside. He just said that, just strategizing now. What do you need to do now? Captain standing in, waiting, is just assessing the pitch. Let us see. This is where you need to commit with whatever you're doing as a bowler. This game is good now. Everyone here is being excited. What's going to be the result of today? Everyone is up, standing. The camera guys. Let us see Eme. What a delivery! Yes! A-side won. Rwanda A-side won against Sorwathe. After killing the last ball for the captain himself. What a innings. What a game to watch. That's brilliant. I think that's what happens with the Eme. I think he missed a yorker. That's what happened. He bought the full ball. And it's the end of the game. I think we thank everyone behind this game. Sorwathe, Rwanda Cricket Organization, for organizing this game. I think where ROHIT is, he's happy with the results, with the fight of the boys. Regardless the boys have lost, it's not all about losing the game. It's all about what the kind of cricket the boys played today. What was the final score? How the game was being entertained. The boys trained together. They understand each other. We wish you as you retire, as you're going to your retirement, wish you all the best. We wish you keep being back in the game. What a best performance. The captain says for this team to win, I need to pay a big responsibility to the all captain. Played the good innings. One of the best figures today. Some about Emengulaisha. He was the expensive guy for today. 1.5 goal for 21. If he was a captain, maybe I should have brought the opening bowler Jandamun, who brought 2 overs and wait for 8, and they made him to bowl 3 overs consistent. But hard luck Sorwathe, and congratulations to Rwanda A side. The winners did in the morning, Rwanda A side, and the boys. See you guys. We wish happy retirement to happy retirement to ROHIT, and Congo. All the best to the people who come support cricket today. See you soon for the match presentation. See you soon for closing ceremony. Well done, guys. Well done, gentlemen. Well done, the love of cricket.
Respect. Respect. Respect.
ROHIT Paris for his contribution towards the cricket game in Rwanda. So well done to you all, to the players who made it today. The very first game, Sorwathe girls against Rwanda women's, and Rwanda women's managed to win the game. And the second game, Rwanda A versus Sorwathe Select, and Rwanda A managed to win by 2 wickets. Well done to all of you. It is my privilege to be here as well, as I start by recognizing the presence of our guests today. I will start right on my right side, Mr. Leonard Namburo, the women's head coach. And also Mr. Alex, the Abakamge chairman. We have the presence of Mr. Srimani, the presence of Mr. Roshan, and again we have Mr. Sorwathe. We also have around Mr. Antoine Mutsinzi. He's the DEA of Kicukiro district. We have the pioneer of Rwanda cricket, Mr. Charles Haba. We've got Sonia Wimana, the women's representative. Mr. Srinath Bavadineni, the treasurer of Rwanda cricket. We have the general manager of Rwanda cricket, Emmanuel Byiringiro. And now we have the vice president of Rwanda Cricket Association, Mr. Odifax Byiringiro. And now the guest of honor, Mr. ROHIT Paris. Maybe if he comes up later, he will introduce again some friends here who I didn't get a chance to mention. And yes, welcome again. We jump straight into one of our today's program. We would like to welcome Mr. Landry Rurangwa. He's going to talk very few words about Kinihira cricket, how it is started, how it is going. He was the man behind the success of Kinihira cricket as well when he got there to coach for the very first time. Welcome, Landry.
Good evening, everyone. It's a great honor and privilege to be here tonight. When we were planning this day, I didn't think that it would look like the way it had looked today. Thank you very much to the players for giving us a very good time. If I were to speak about Kinihira cricket, I don't think we will leave here soon. So I remember when I was sent by the RCA to Kinihira in 2015, April, I met Mr. ROHIT in the office. He told me, I want cricket played in this region. I was very young, but I said, I'll take the challenge. If it was not the guys we worked together with, of course, leading the team, Mr. ROHIT, I saw someone called Remy here. He was there with me. All the teachers, they have some representatives here. The leaders of the district and the sector. The game was very new, but the children embraced it and everyone in the community. The guys that you've seen here playing for Sorwathe 11 were then in primary school. The Rwanda cricket motto says growing with every step. Today we are here celebrating Mr. ROHIT as we thank him for everything he did, but it's also a very good time to know that if we walk those steps very well, we can actually head somewhere. It was not only celebrating Kinihira cricket, but everyone we saw here playing is from the development programs for the past 8 years. And it has been a great privilege to be part of that. 2 years after 2015, we came to play our first hardball tournament in 2016, which we won in the boys category and runners-up in the girls. We went ahead and created the clubs, Sorwathe cricket clubs, in 2017, both for the women and the men. Sorwathe women played 1 season in Division 2 unbeaten and got promoted to Division 1. In the men's team kept playing, and we are very happy with the progress. The last 2 tournaments, they have been able to win one and play the final of the other one. We've had so many good success stories, and we've had so many guys playing for the under-19 national team. But as we know, the biggest dream for a cricketer is to play for the nation. And the highlight of it all was the girls who went to play for the World Cup in February this year. There were 5 of those from Kinihira, and it has been such a pleasure to watch them play. And everyone who has made it so far, the girls in the national team, 3 of them, Oscar and MM, making it to the national team. It's just a sign that everything is possible if we do the right thing. So to Rohit, I would like to thank you very much for working with me personally and the region as well. His support is not only on the ground, he's there to talk to the players anytime. He has their phone numbers, and he's been a great support. And I would like to assure him that the dream of having cricket played in Kinihira will never fade. Everyone that you saw here in this team, there were coaches, there were managers, there are umpires, everyone coming from the region and making sure that the game is played. So you can, I know that you might be leaving, but you stay here in Rwanda, you will stay with Kinihira cricket, and we shall make sure that the game is played forever, as long as everyone here is still alive. So thank you very much for being here tonight, and I wish you a great evening.
Thank you very much, Randri. From being a young man being sent in the upcountry, now he's the development manager of Rwanda Cricket. Straightforward, I would like to call upon Irera Rosine. She has a poem that she would like to present to everyone here, and specifically to Mr. ROHIT Paris.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Honorable ROHIT Paris. We are all happy to have you. Just let me go through with my poem. We appreciate you, ROHIT Paris. Let's free my heart, let's free my eyes, let's free my arms, let's free my mouth. Let's appreciate the way you do. My heart always happy. My eyes can cover your achievement. My heart can appreciate the way you deserve, but my mouth can shout them out. Let's appreciate the way you do. You always looking forward for supporting us, looking forward for our prosperity, looking forward for our improvement. Let's appreciate the way you do. You always closer to us, you always promoting us, you always big our fan, not only when we win, but also when we lose. We are all lucky, we are all unstoppable, we are all happiest, we are all blessed because of the way you do, Mr. ROHIT Paris. You give us a better advice, you give us your hands, you give us lifeline, you give us a big support, not only in the game, but also in the school life. We are all sad enough. We are all sad enough. Our hearts are shocked. Our minds are overstressed. We are going to be blind because of not seeing you around. Let no one steal your dreams. Let no one tear apart. You are unlimited, our dad. Let no one change the way you live. May your hand be blessed in all the times. Let your step guided by the Lord. Let God's mercy surround you. Let God's blessings follow you. We will no longer cry to appreciate you, to appreciate your achievements. You might enjoy your retirement. You might see your limbs being achieved. All your wishes might become true. Our Sorwathe Cricket Club and Rwandan cricket players wish you a best and happy retirement moment. If I mention your achievement can be endless, but deep down in our heart, we know how helpful you are. Let me just say thank you, thank you. We really love you and we will miss you. Done by Ilela Ruzin. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rosin. This shows how inspirational you've been to Rwanda cricket and again to Kinihira cricketers. Well done, Rosin. I would like to call upon Mr. Charles Saba, the pioneer of Rwanda cricket, to say a few words.
Thanks, Coach Adele. Rohit, first of all, I must confess I'm going to be a little bit emotional because I'm going to speak from the bottom of my heart. It's very touching that we can have, first of all, people like Adele. When Coach Landry came to speak, I was just telling Emma that I didn't believe that we actually have Rwandan cricketers who can talk. When we started playing cricket in Rwanda in probably 1999, probably all those people in front of us were not yet born. There's a high likelihood. So you had to do everything. You had to umpire, you had to score, you had to remove your pads and come back and use your fingers for the right reasons, and so many other things. Now to imagine that we have all these people who can play a very entertaining game to the last dot. Thank you, Rohit. When we started also spreading the game out of Kigali, and I'm glad the head of Kichukiro district, Bwana Mutsinzi, is with us here. The game was born in Chichichiro, area Kurieto. We didn't believe that we could go beyond Chichichiro and Butare where we were playing. So when we started sending people out of Kigali, especially in the north and in the west and the east, those were the most challenging areas. So we needed a soft landing. Rohit, thank you so much for giving us that soft landing. Particularly to the girls, you gave us a very good game in the morning. It was a little bit one-sided. You know, bivuga ko bimeze Giselle na Ishimwe mwabifatiranye, but it was very entertaining. Bambwiye ngo ejo ntago ariko bizaba bimeze, but thank you so much for entertaining us, ladies. Kubahungu, I've already had a discussion with you guys. I think the game went to the wire. The coach, captains, Didier na wajenzi bawe, Martin, you are in deep trouble. Mwaimujiye guseba. Mwaimujiye guseba. Inhuku imana yachinjia akaboko. But thank you so much, Sorwathe. I think in the 8th over, I kept having a discussion with Bob and Coach Leonard. In the 8th over, it should have been different. You bowled your spinners at the wrong time. When you go to the last over, when you pulled in long off, terrible mistake. You don't do such in cricket, but so it is. We learn. We learn. Luckily, it's not the final of the World Cup. Back to Rohit. Today is about you. As someone who's considered the pioneer of the game in Rwanda, we appreciate a lot of effort that is done to supplement all the other efforts that are done by the Rwanda Cricket Association and the International Cricket Council and so many other people and the government of Rwanda. So may God bless you abundantly. I know you personally. We go to the same church. We share a lot in common. This is also a ministry. What you did for Sorwathe, what you have done for the government of Rwanda, what you've done for the Rwandan community is a ministry. May God bless you abundantly. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Charles Saba. I would like to welcome the Vice President of Rwanda Cricket Association, Mr. Odifax Biringiro, as he also presents a gift to Mr. ROHIT Paris.
I think now I see that cricket truly is a game of pairs. So with the microphones, there are two, as it is on the wicket there, or as it is when the bowlers are hunting in pairs. So that's why I was very confused with this. But thank you very much, Muvandimwe Kaftari. And allow us to express our joy today with a mixed feeling. And if my colleague are to allow me, let us share this speech. And because I think we have a lot to speak to Rohit. And I wish, actually, this was like a panel talk where we get to talk about the great and achievement and the way we are celebrating today, Rohit. So can you allow me, my colleagues, Sonia, Wimana, Sinath, I know they're hiding their tears, but I want them to be here on the panel. We all have something to say, and we wanted to share something. And Slee, I think there is a lot you want to tell Mr. Rohit. And when they called me, they were calling us. Actually, you didn't get that. They say RCA, but I think it got mixed with something with Vice, but he said RCA. So please share something with the crowd here.
Good evening all. It's a beautiful game of cricket you played today. I really enjoyed the game. The match went to the wire. It's a great game. And for Rohit, actually we met Rohit in a common event. At the time, the founder of cricket, Charles Saba, was the president of Rwanda Cricket. We had a just chat, you know, we are Rwanda Cricket Association, we are having cricket, we play cricket in Rwanda. That's when we came up with the idea of introducing cricket in Kinihira. So I took this to my chairman, founder, Charles Saba. Then we said, Mr. Rohit is there, they are ready to support cricket in Kinihira. Immediately, that's when, as a board, we decided to send Landry to come and start the game of cricket in Kinihira. Thank you, Mr. Rohit. We'll miss you. You've been a greatest ambassador of cricket in Rwanda. You showed how, to tell you frankly, you're the first corporate to ensure that the cricket develops in your region. Because of you today, we have T-Cup. All the TA states are doing cricket because you set a foundation. Your legacy is going to be here. Whether you are in Rwanda, whether you are in Sri Lanka, you are in the annals of cricket in Rwandan cricket history. Thank you very much. I wish you a blessed retired life. Hope you to see, because Rwandan water is too tasty. Those who go back, they come back. So I never seen someone, go back and they say, I'm not coming back. You'll be here. You're in the hearts filled with the boys here. This is your product. It's a great achievement to have 5 players playing for national team, the women players. It's not a simple achievement. Thank you very much. Hope your predecessor who comes into Rwanda for Sorwathe, he carries forward your legacy. We expect the same support. Hope to meet your new who is going to replace you. Hope he supports us also. Thank you very much, Rohit.
Good evening, everyone. I think we can't thank you enough. What you have done, it's really, we can say it here. Have got very many good talented from Kinihira. So I don't think I can have another word which can exceed a word thank you. Thank you so very much. Wish you well. And I think one day, and I wish we can meet you at Sri Lanka. Thank you so very much. I wish you well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, on behalf of the board, and let me say for the rest of our colleagues who are not here, Mukinyarwanda ngo nta mwana uvuga mbere y'abakuru, niyo mpamvu ndetse abakuru barabanza baravuga, ubu rero nanjye kanisanzure. So, let me kind of recap on the history. Srinath mentioned about the decision they took at the board level, and I remember with one of our great development partners as well, CWB, we went to Kinihira. That was the first time in Kinihira with cricket as well. And we were 3. This was Odi, Lee, and Greg. And that was the first time as a development. Back then I was a development officer, but stationed in Huye. But actually, the reception we got in Kinihira was spectacular. I remember Rohit used to come to see us like each evening actually, to double check on us and say, how are you guys? And I think the great surprise he was expecting every day, we had all lost our voices. Because Kinihira was a great reception for cricket. Like our founding president mentioned, it was actually surprising. So we would go to a school and the school will close entirely all the classes and they will send their children for us to coach. And this was in a basketball court, like 1,000 kids. And they will sit and were like, but the beauty was I was with British experts. So I had to ask them, how do you manage 1,000 kids with probably 20 tennis balls and a few bats? Actually, what we did was to throw up the balls. I think some of you guys were there. We used to be with Remy as well from Kinihira, and but that was the joy that I think that was the great milestone actually cricket had when we were reaching out to areas out of Kigali. So let me say that there is something Randri mentioned about how Rohit was an inspiration to many. I think I would say as the first development officer that worked with him, probably was an inspiration that now today I'm in the board. I'm with the Cricket Rwanda, but serving as the vice president. But at the end of the day, he inspired all categories. Today we are seeing former mayor of Rulindo with us, now in Kichuchiro. I think it's a blessing to have now someone representing the district of Kichuchiro with us. And that is how ROHIT is inspirational to all the corners. He mentioned about all other categories inspired, but when I looked at people here, I also saw some groundsmen. I saw the groundman here, he must be somewhere there, but you know, nijikara kumuona muri mugoro wa biragoye. Chereke ari kuri cyachi modoka cyaja tware firi ya Kicukiro. Oh, okay, now we have him. So he was an inspiration with all categories of the game. And at the end of the day, he inspired truly the spirit of volunteerism. We all know that what ROHIT was doing, as rightly said by our founding president, was much more of a ministry. And today, actually, we are celebrating that spirit that we know is the only success to make the sports move forward, which is volunteerism. So, to the younger ones, me included, Sorwathe excluded, let's be inspired by this spirit. I think ROHIT was the true image of what volunteerism can achieve. Today, looking at what happened for Chinhira, but I think Chinhira was already ready with what was the outcome. You can't be playing as Chinhira, playing with Rwanda and expect any difference. We have to accept the realities. So actually, we should thank them. They conducted themselves rightly, especially at the fourth ball of the last over, and they respected the country. So, but sorry guys, but experience is a very, very expensive lesson. But let's all of us think about this. Volunteerism is equivalent to a true practical example that we managed to see in our lifetime, which was ROHIT. Guys, I don't know if you're still around, but let's appreciate the spirit we saw with ROHIT. I don't know if there's any corner of the game he didn't inspire. We'll find umpires, we'll find, actually there's something extra we need to mention with Chinhira. So far is one of the areas where we have most volunteers. So thank you very much for that spirit, and may that spirit live with Rwanda cricket forever. Thank you very much. There is a special gift on behalf of the board that we like to give. It's just the first gift, but it's not the last. Was probably next time will be you having you with the Hall of Fame somewhere in Rwanda. So we wanted to have Chari with us, and our friend now from Rulindo to Kicukiro today. And Rohit, kindly allow us to give you this moment. And but please don't make us cry. The poem was already enough. We don't want more cries.
I'm really honored and extremely delighted to be here today. I never expected anything like this when Emma said, okay, we are going to have a small function for you. But this has been like overwhelming, and I actually find it difficult what to say. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much, Rwanda Cricket, for doing everything for Kinihira. Actually, I'm being honored today, but I only sowed the seed there. RCA watered it. People like Landry looked after it, pruned the tree, and then when the fruit started bearing, everyone is now very happy and enjoying the fruits. So thank you very much to everyone, and I'm extremely happy to see all the young cricketers. I think they were in very junior classes when we started in 2000, when we started cricket. Maybe you all would have wondered to see what this game of cricket is about, because it's something, it was a bit easy for me because always tea and cricket go together. Tea and cricket is always there in the world together. It is the only sport in the world that has a tea break, not a coffee break, or as Leonard says, a beer break. So tea and cricket always used to go together, and so it's very easy to get the game out there. The talent that has come out, I would say, is like amazing. And some of the cricketers, even in Kigali and even in Kinihira, they have really done very well for themselves. The Under-19 World Cup, the double hat tricks, and all those things were like just amazing. And even my friends in Sri Lanka were asking me, how are you guys doing these things here? So congratulations to all of you, to all the young ones here who have learned the game of cricket. You are the coaches now. You cannot expect RCA to come there and coach everyone in Kinihira or any other place. You all must coach the children in P1 or P2 now so that the game continues. To RCA, Emma and everyone, thank you very much for organizing this today. I'm really touched. I'm honored. And I assure you, I will try to make links with Sri Lanka cricket. I tried to do it, but it did not work out. But once I go to Sri Lanka, I will see how I can make some links with Sri Lanka cricket and Rwanda cricket. To the district, you all also watered that plant of cricket there, and you all also made it grow there. And the school teachers, everyone, you all made it grow. And now the fruits is being bared. Now it's the time to sustain it. And to my friends here from Sri Lanka who are who know quite well about cricket, thank you very much for being there to support me. I'm sure the future is going to be good for everyone. So once again, it's thank you very much, everyone. All the best to all the young cricketers here. All the best to all the coaches, the scorers, the umpires, the ground people, and everyone. Wish you all the best, and I will most certainly be in touch with most of you. I have most of your numbers. I will be in touch with most of you, and let me wish you all the best. And it will be the happiest day to see the cricket grounds in Kinihira being born there. I think the former deputy mayor is here. The ground has been selected, the land has been selected, and it's just to get things off ground now. And if that can be done, that's going to make everything change in that place. Thank you, and wish you a very good evening.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rohit, and we all wish you a very happy retirement. I think we can give a round of applause to Mr. Rohit as we wish him a farewell. Let's rise. A round of applause. Thank you very much, and this takes us to the end of our evening. And right after here, we'll share a cocktail with our visitors and have a lovely evening.